I gotta get used to these arms on this chair. It's hard to play guitar when the chair has arms. This is episode 446. It is April 17th, 2019, 3:51 p.m. And today I get to draw a men's public bathroom. I could almost smell the nasty. Mayor Pete Buttigieg of Mayor of South Bend, Indiana, Mike Pence's home state, he made these comments about, Mike Pence, he's like God's candidate or something, how he presents himself. About how could he be the vice president for the porn star president. And then he said, Mike Pence had a problem with his sexuality, that him being gay, because he is, then Mike Pence needs to take up the issue with his creator, because that's how he made him. Mike Pence did what old white conservative men do best, and that is pretend like they've been victimized. I'm being victimized. I'm being discriminated against. He decried the personal attack and Buttigieg attacking his faith. When they asked questions about it, of course, he didn't actually answer any of the questions posed to him. But here's the thing: Mike Pence went on to say, "And I don't discriminate against anyone. And Mayor Pete knows that." That's not true. Mike Pence has favored discrimination. He favored laws that would ban gay marriage. He favored laws that discriminated against gay customers. Like, remember that whole wedding cake thing? Mike Pence was in favor of that. Mike Pence has even been in favor of gay conversion therapy. I was just looking at something and I was missing it. Yeah, my page is gone. My Windows crashed earlier. My page, usually the ed page up. So it's something weird, really, really weird. You don't have to concern yourself with. Alright, but Mike Pence is a guy who refuses to be alone in a room with a woman who is not his wife. Most of the time his wife has to be there too. He's a real stuck-up, lying, ass-kissing kind of guy. I was going to say something else, but no, kind of guy. He is the biggest toady in the history of toadies. If you ever want to see a photo of a toady, it's Mike Pence. They should put it in the dictionary next to toady. That commercial where the little dogs go, "Well, we're going, Butch. We're going to go chase some gas, Butch. What you do, Butch?" That's Mike Pence with Trump. Saw the video where Trump adjusts his drink on the table, and Mike Pence reaches over. He does the exact same thing. And I have read that Mike Pence is just as much of an ass kisser in private as he is in front of the cameras. Mike Pence cannot do a speech without saying, "And thanks to President Trump, to the leadership of President Trump." And yeah, every vice president talks up the president, but Mike Pence just does it on a toadian level that's just really, really, really bizarre. And in fact, you wish a lover would look at you the way that Mike Pence looks at Donald Trump. It's like he just cut something squishy in his pants and he feels so satisfied. That's the expression he has. It's just nasty. And that analogy, that metaphor is kind of nasty too. Sorry about that. I'll work on it. This cartoon is getting a lot more shares than I thought, because I wasn't too sure about it. I had a couple other ideas in this issue, and I thought, this one's a little bit risky, just because it has men standing. And then I looked up bathrooms in cartoons, and I saw a bunch of political cartoons have done this in the past. That doesn't make it okay. But I was like, well, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. And one of my clients already run it. All my alternative clients, none of them will be afraid of it. One of them's already run it. Some of my dailies, they might be going, a bathroom, a man standing, you know what's in their hands while they're standing there. This reminded me of a story, though, years ago, and I might have told this before in the blog. Errol will let you know, because you'll remember. I was at a bar, and that night there was a drag show in town, and Fredericksburg is pretty gay-friendly. But, of course, there's homophobes and stuff everywhere, and just people skittish and afraid and stuff. But, and at one of the bars I was at that night, the bar I was at that night, the performers came there and hung out. And I was playing pool and everything, and I was playing pool with this guy that I didn't know, and he seemed pretty cool. And as I was walking out of the restroom, it was a very tiny restroom, this guy walks in wearing a dress and, the high heels and the full makeup and everything. He did a good job with it. And he passes me and he goes in, and he's like standing at the urinal, I guess, and I walk out. And the guy I was playing pool with, he goes to the bathroom, and I just watched him to see what would happen. Maybe nothing would happen. He'd just go in there because there's just another guy in the bathroom, right? But nope, within a second, he almost comes running out of there. And when he did, I just died laughing. And it was just funny because he just had this expression on his face like, it was like, I've seen a lot. This was a really, really dive bar, and I've seen a lot worse in that bathroom than a drag queen. So, to me, he's still a guy, He's still in the bathroom with another guy. Whether the guy's in dress or not, he's just in the bathroom with another guy. He's been in the bathroom with the guy before, so it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. And if you have confidence in yourself, you ain't gotta worry about it. What you're gonna do is the person's gonna jump all over you. So, no. I don't know, things that scare other people. I was talking to my little brother once, and he was talking about homosexuals, and he goes, and I said, well, dude, I have friends who are gay. I have several. And he goes, well, I hope you let them know where that line is. Hope you let them know. And I'm like, I've never had to tell them. They know I'm straight. Because they are afraid that every gay person on the planet's trying to get you. To try. Well, that's how a lot of guys think. They're all trying to get you. They're all predators. Which they're afraid that they're as much of a predator as straight men are. So, I don't know. Anyway. And I was like that too. In my 20s. As a teenager. But, I'm 52 now. It's time to grow out of that thing a long time ago. So, anyway, I got to say this. I did not want to favor one candidate over the others this early, but I'm really, really liking Mayor Pete. And I know he hasn't been really specific on any policy yet, but just seeing someone intelligent speak to America is just so refreshing over what we've had, Take the whole Notre Dame thing that Trump tweeted out. Air tankers, fly them over there. It's really refreshing. This guy learned a language just so he could read a book that was not printed in any other languages he knew. And if you tell Mike Pence that he's bilingual, that'll probably freak him out even more. Isn't it contagious? All right. Some comments. President Oso said, ha ha ha, great cartoon, smiley face. Thank you, President Oso. TJ Thorough went on to some religious wackadoodle thing. The fire proves God's power. The French turned away from Jesus Christ instead of God. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. I just saved you there. If I'd read that whole thing, you would have thrown up on your computer. Alright. I don't really question other people's religions, but I do know a religious nutball when I see one. Alright, Robert Cotino said maybe drop about 5,000 tons of dirt on a dash to extinguish a fire. Robert Cotino's being facetious. Sarcastic. Okay. And then also said, why not drop a bomb on it? Sometimes the explosion can suck all the oxygen out and put out the fire temporarily. In that case, I could just put Trump in there, because all the hot air from him would just suck it all out, all the oxygen out. He sucks oxygen out of several rooms in his life. He has. Alright. Akentos, great cartoon, love the fire in the dumpster and the rake suggestion, and of course the look on the firemen's faces. That cartoon is doing really, really well. I need to check up on to see how many shares it has now. The Notre Dame. People just went nuts over that one. They just loved it. It was so good. We're at 630. 630 shares. I was thinking I might get up to 1,000. Probably not. And then TJ's going on to more about stuff. Yeah, Eric Holder, gun running through the cartels of Fast and Furious, Lois Lerner. He's talking about corruption. The Fast and Furious thing was not corrupt. You may not have liked it. It was a terrible program. I give you that. But it wasn't any evidence of corruption. The IRS thing was just very, very sloppy. I don't really see any corruption with that either. I mean, who was gaining from it? Who gained from it? Who gained financially from it? It wasn't a good thing to do, but then also it didn't connect to Obama at all. But I don't know. It's just, I mean, I do know it's not corruption. You might want to look into what corruption Then you said, not to mention James Clapper lied about not spying on anyone. What the hell are you talking about? But you really become one of these Trump toadies yourself there, TJ. Sorry, dude. You gotta work on the sycophancy, you know? Like getting rid of it. Because, you know, Donald Trump is not afraid to make himself look stupid. And when you guys just follow him around, well, it makes you look stupid too. And I guess you're not afraid of looking stupid. And you might think, oh, if I just lie my ass off and spread things around like Trump does, I won't look stupid. Dude, trust me, we all see it. If you're a Trump supporter, you look like an idiot. And you have no credibility. Seek help. Seek it. Maybe your family should run an intervention on your ass, you know? The other funny thing about the whole Mayor Pete stuff is that he was heckled at a rally, and I've seen a bunch of anti-gay protesters, and he handled it really, really well. And now I see my conservative friends, the Trump supporters, online posting things about Mayor Pete, and sure enough, even if they don't say anything homophobic, which they do, all their friends come in and say homophobic shit. So, I won't let him kiss any babies, you know? Yeah. That's what Mayor Pete wants to do. He wants to go after your babies. People stupid. Alright. Anyway, that's still where we are. I'll have a lot more to say about Mayor Pete in the coming months. And I can say months because he's not going anywhere for a while. Thank you for coming by. Leave me a comment and you will get a shout out. I'll say your name on the internet. Click the red button, please, and subscribe. See you Thursday. Bye.